In a small Michigan town in 1973, a boy was born who would eventually change the way the world accessed information. Larry Page grew up in a household buzzing with conversations about technology and innovation. His father, a pioneer in computer science, and his mother, an instructor in programming, filled their home with an atmosphere of intellectual curiosity. The young Larry, influenced by this environment, developed an early passion for invention and innovation. He wasn't just interested in technology, he wanted to know how it could fundamentally change the way people lived. As a teenager, Larry was fascinated by the possibilities of the digital age. He devoured books on computers, programming, and engineering. When it came time for college, he enrolled at Stanford University for his PhD in computer science, driven by the urge to contribute to the digital revolution. Little did he know, this decision would shape not only his future but also the entire tech industrial. While at Stanford, Larry met Sergey Brin, another young student with a shared interest in organizing and accessing vast amounts of information. Together, they worked on a project that would later become Google, a search engine with a revolutionary algorithm that ranked web pages based on their relevance rather than simply counting keywords. Their idea was simple but powerful: make the internet's information more accessible to everyone, everywhere. In 1998, with a modest investment from friends and family, they officially launched Google. Their approach was immediately popular, quickly drawing users who appreciated the speed and accuracy of their search results. In a matter of years, Google went from a garage startup to one of the fastest-growing tech companies in the world. Larry Page, now the CEO, became synonymous with the rise of the Internet era, though he remained reserved and focused on long-term innovation rather than public fame. As Google grew, so did Larry Page's vision for the company. He didn't just want to create a great search engine, he wanted to solve the world's biggest problems. Under his leadership, Google expanded into new realms of technology, including artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and even self-driving cars. His willingness to take risks, coupled with a relentless focus on innovation, helped transform Google into a global powerhouse. By 2004, Google went public, instantly making Page and Brin billionaires. But for Larry, wealth was never the primary goal. His real focus was on building a better future through technology. As Google acquired companies like YouTube, Android, and DeepMind, Page's fortune continued to grow. Yet, despite amassing significant wealth, he remained a deeply private person, rarely speaking to the media and avoiding the spotlight. In 2015, Larry Page made a bold move by restructuring Google into a new entity called Alphabet, allowing the company to diversify its operations more effectively. Alphabet became the parent company for Google and its various offshoots, including Waymo, autonomous driving, and Verily, healthcare technology. This structure gave Page the flexibility to pursue ambitious moonshot projects while still maintaining Google's dominance in the internet space. As Alphabet CEO, Page directed efforts into groundbreaking projects that had the potential to reshape industries and societies. He was particularly interested in the future of AI and how it could be used to solve humanity's most pressing challenges. Page's fortune soared alongside Alphabet stock, reaching an estimated $135.7 billion by 2024, placing him among the wealthiest individuals in the world. Despite his immense fortune and success, Larry Page remained an enigmatic figure, often shying away from the public eye. Unlike many other tech billionaires, Page rarely gave interviews or made public appearances. Instead, he focused on his work and his vision for the future. He believed that technology should not only improve lives but also transform entire industries, from healthcare to transportation. As of 2024, Larry Page's contributions to the tech world have been immeasurable. His work with Google and Alphabet has fundamentally changed how people access information, communicate, and even move around. While he is often overshadowed by more flamboyant figures in Silicon Valley, his impact is undeniable. Quietly, with a focus on long-term goals rather than short-term fame, Larry Page has built a legacy that will last for generations. Despite his incredible wealth, Larry Page has chosen a life of relative seclusion. He spends much of his time working on personal projects, many of which remain shrouded in mystery. Some reports suggest that he has become increasingly interested in sustainability and ecological preservation, working on ways to use technology to address climate change. Others believe he is focused on advancing AI to a level that can dramatically improve human productivity. While the world speculates on what Larry Page will do next, one thing is clear: his story is far from over. As a quiet innovator, Page continues to push the boundaries of what is possible, driven by his lifelong passion for technology and his belief in its potential to change the world. Larry Page's wealth has given him the freedom to explore his wildest ideas, unbound by the typical limitations of resources or time. With a net worth of $135.7 billion, he could easily retire and live a life of luxury, but that's not what drives him. For Page, the true value of his fortune lies in its potential to fund world-changing innovations. As the 21st century progresses, Page remains a symbol of what can be achieved when intellect, ambition, and technology intersect. His story is not just one of success, but a vision of a man who saw the potential in the internet before most people even understood what it was, and who continues to see the future before it arrives. As Larry Page's journey unfolds, the world watches, waiting to see what the next chapter will bring.